Miss Stanley, you must know, she's a young lady of fortune, all in her own hands, for she's just come of age. And she's got neither papa nor mama, and so this young lady came to spend the winter in town with Lady Smatter. And so she fell in love with my lady's nephew, Mr. Beaufort. The match is all agreed upon, and they are to be married next week. Miss Stanley. You know Stipend the banker?
Good heavens, yes. Know him? What of him?
Well, had you much money in his hands?
Everything I am worth in the world.
Now, would not anybody suppose the man broke through my fault?
Broke? Good heaven, I am ruined.
No, my dearest Cecilia, your safety is wrapped in mine, and to my heart's last sigh they shall be inseparable.
Madam, your house seems in some little perturbation.
Well, here is an end to our marrying her. Suppose we get her into the country. Though I don't know what she can do when she gets there. She can't live on green trees.
What does your ladyship mean?
Well, nothing is so difficult as disposing of a poor girl of fashion.
Madam!
She's been brought up to nothing. If she can make a cap, 'tis as much as she can do. But when a poor girl is reduced to a penny, what's to be done?
Oh, good heavens! Madam, will Miss Stanley ever be reduced to a penny while I live in affluence?
Beaufort, to cut the matter short, you must give her up.
Give her up?
Certainly, you can't suppose I'll allow you to marry a girl that's lost all her fortune. Now, while the match seemed suitable to your expectations and to my intentions toward you, I readily countenanced it, but now all is changed.
No, madam, no. All is not changed. For the heart of Beaufort is unalterable. I loved Miss Stanley in prosperity and adversity. I adore her. I solicited her favor when she was surrounded by my rivals, and I will still supplicate it if she be deserted by all the world besides. Her distress shall increase my tenderness. Her poverty shall redouble my respect, and her misfortunes shall render her more dear to me than ever.
Beaufort, if you make any attempt to see or right Miss Stanley, I will disown and disinherit you.
Is she not the same Miss Stanley who was so lately respected, caressed, and admired?
Whose esteem you sought, whose favor you solicited, whose alliance you coveted? Can a few moments have obliterated all remembrance of her merit?
You charge us because she is unfortunate? Must we lose our integrity because she has lost her fortune?
Oh, madam, reflect. While it's yet time that the judgment of the world at large is always impartial, and let us not, by withholding protection from her, draw universal contempt and reproach upon ourselves. 'Tis a maxim, a pope, more swift, I can't remember which, that resolution in a cultivated mind is unchangeable.
All right. In 1779, when British writer Frances Burney crafted the characters of the pretentious Lady Smatter, her steadfast nephew Beaufort, and the vulnerable Cecilia Stanley in her play The Witlings, our nation was only 3 years old. 229 years later, we can still recognize these characters and situations around us. Then, the world was just coming into the Age of Enlightenment. But if we look at Lady Smatter's actions rather than her words, we wonder how enlightened we really were. Today, the attitudes of the time of our country's birth still shape our attitudes and behaviors. But we can still laugh at them. Come see for yourself. The Magis Theatre Company presents Frances Burney's controversial play for the first time in New York at the West End Theatre on 86th Street and West End Avenue. It opens May 16th and runs to June 1st.